What is going on, YouTube? NEWBtoPRO here, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta gameplay commentary. Anyway, this is Hardpoint on Contraband. I joined a little bit late on this game. I wanted to kind of try my hand at it, being that I am competing this year for Black Ops 4. I hope that I can find a team that's willing to dedicate some time and grind for the upcoming season. But with that being said, I'm going to use this video to kind of give my thoughts and opinions on Black Ops 4 initially and after this first weekend. I played it a little bit on Thursday when the servers went live early. I had a blast. I had a really good time. Obviously, you know, like there was like a game or two where I was adjusting. I think this is like my second game on. Off the break, I thought the game looked great. I thought, it felt pretty smooth. Obviously, like, the time to kill was a little bit more so than previous Call of Duties. That kind of took some time getting used to, but like I said, like after like the first game or two, I was used to it and it felt fine, felt really good. I know a lot of people were complaining about the time to kill in this game, and they were complaining about body armor and things like that. Treyarch did tweet out that body armor only gave you or added like one extra hit. Yeah, and I think if you were like farther away with like a gun, or you didn't have AP rounds, then it was like 3. But that's kind of the thing. Like body armor, like it can be kind of frustrating, but I mean, they give you something in the game to like counteract it. So it's just like with this Call of Duty, you're gonna have to play a lot more tactically. As opposed to earlier iterations of the title. I mean, you can kind of get this Rainbow Six Siege feel to it. You can't just be like running around like a headless gunny unless you have Google Fiber, you know what I mean? I think it's good. I like the new time to kill. I like that, you get, I don't know, rewarded for hitting your shots. I like that, people can't just 2 or 3 shot you like while you're shoulder peeking something and you're dead, I don't know. I feel like the 150 health, as skeptical as I was of it, I really liked it. I thought it was a great addition to Call of Duty. So, I mean, as far as my opinion on time to kill, body armor, and all that, that's kind of where I stand. Time to kill feels good. Body armor, annoying, yes, but they give you something to counteract it, so it's balanced. I mean, there's always going to be people that run like the really just lame cheeky stuff, so I mean, like, that's, and it's not just Call of Duty, that's in every game, so I can't really like nitpick it too hard. It's pop on AP rounds and body armor becomes less of an issue. That's all I'm saying. And I hear that the operator mods actually also help you kind of melt through that a lot quicker as well. So that's like 2 things to 1 item that they're helping balance out with. The gun balancing, obviously the XM9 over the course of the weekend was pretty overpowered. It's kind of like almost the only gun everybody was using, like that and the ICR-7, that and the Rampart were used pretty frequently. I actually preferred the Cordite over the MX9. I feel like, it's just like, obviously it's like a mock-up of the PDW, so I'm automatically just in love with it right there, just because that was like my favorite gun in Black Ops 2. I think the ARs felt really good. I think they were pretty balanced. I know the Rampart was a pretty beast of a gun, so there's always that. But I mean, I feel like competitively, like, we have some options this year, which is cool. Like if somebody's running an MX9, I could definitely run a Cordite and do just fine. So, that's really cool. To have more than just one submachine gun to run on a map is like great. And there's different guns that fit different play styles, and you also have to play tactically, according to what gun you're using. Like, you can't just like be running up on people with ARs anymore. Like, you actually have to stick to, like, you have to play to the benefits of the gun and play smarter, and like, which is really cool, because a lot of people are so used to just running around and just online warrioring the living daylights out of people. And I think that that's going to be kind of diminished on this game as far as my experience went. I can't really speak for anybody else's. Specialists, obviously there's some specialists that are kind of OP. I don't know as far as competitive, like what's going to be banned, what's not going to be banned. I have a few feelings about some things, but I mean, nothing concrete. From a public match perspective, which is all I played over the weekend, you know, I had a lot of fun with it, and I usually don't enjoy pubs that much. I grind them when I'm bored, but I mean, this was the first time I've enjoyed pubs in a long time. Like, I actually had fun. I enjoyed it. Of course, it's going to be probably like a whole nother ball game once competitive kind of steps into the game. So we'll see how that goes. They brought the pick 10 system back, which was really good. You know, it felt really balanced. I liked the fact that you couldn't use, like, you know, say like Ruin's grappling gun on top of like a trophy system and stuff. Like, just every bit of the design aspect in this game was used to, you know, make sure there was this higher level of tactical play in Call of Duty. You know, playing this after years of Call of Duty alone, it's really nice to have this kind of fresh feel to it. I really respect Treyarch for kind of stepping outside the box and, you know, really trying to make a name for Call of Duty again. You know, really giving the title of the franchise a facelift, if you will. You know, like giving people that have never played Call of Duty a reason to pick up the sticks and try it out. You know, I think it's great. Like I said, I know a lot of people were really skeptical and critical of the changes that Treyarch had made to Call of Duty, but I mean, I think they're there for the better. The only negative really that I could pull away was I think the maps. Obviously, like spawns and stuff were kind of wonky in the beta, and Treyarch's going to be looking into it, you know, over the course of next weekend and, you know, pre-launch. So I'm sure it'll be fixed, but I mean, I would be spawning in front of like 2-3 people. But I think, I don't know, the maps kind of feel to me, the ones that I played. You know, it's probably due to spawns, you know, like the maps themselves feel pretty alright, but I mean, like the spawning and everything just kind of like really killed the vibes for me. But I mean, overall, I guess out of 10, I'd probably give, I mean, as far as the beta goes, I'd give Black Ops 4 maybe an 8.5, you know. I think it's pretty decent, you know. If I was going to be a little bit more critical and picky, you know, it'd probably end up at around like a 7 out of 10. So I don't know, I'm really excited to see where this game goes after feedback from the community and kind of where it ends up. So, you know, I guess just kind of keep an open mind, I would say, moving forward. Like, obviously there was a lot of mechanical changes and just overhauls to the franchise here on this title. So, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, just keep an open mind moving forward if you want to try it out. I highly recommend that you do. You know, it doesn't really feel like your stereotypical Call of Duty. It definitely feels like a new game. You know, feels good. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like my overall opinion on the game. I'm looking forward to competing out of the season. Looking forward to see how Blackout turns out here in September. That'll be on the channel as well. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new around here and would like to see more content just like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you're not missing out on any more of my content. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Kill. Cluster grenade going out.
Hostile UAV circling.
Doggone.
Hardpoint locked down. Enemy Hellstorm detected. this look easy.